I am at this day pretended like a joke and a tune. But abroad, yes, the damage is also once, but things have to be damaged as well. So if you tell me I will be a Looney Tune, and that will be the reality, okay. If you want to denigrate me and offend me and saying you are a joke, alright, but even though coaperating KIRSCHNERS Sodom-GAMARRH Argentina, Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, Policía Federal Argentina, Fuerzas Armadas Argentina, KIRSCHNERS, y E.BLANCO, Estados Unidos. Sorry, with the Department of Victims, and not in case of KIRSCHNERS, except for some puppets and gifts. And peronchas, Malibu-Peveras, forgive the term and the violence. I'm going to try not to reproduce the flow-silly sickness of this head. You know, I have been working again. I had a contract by the company ranking of advertisement, and I have received a candidate this past Sunday, which already I'm around 4 a.m. actually, 4 past 10 here in Buenos Aires, and I've been here the whole day and the whole weekend, except for some maintenance coming to the kiosk right here beside. And I have been working, I have been doing a lot of things while I could. And those few things were requestments still at this Sunday, which supposedly nobody worked, but International Court of Justice were. And for the reason of the less humanity, this obsessed, abominable sickness called Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, Policía Federal Argentina, Prefectura Naval Argentina, Gendarmería Nacional, Policía de Seguridad Aeroportuaria, Policía Metropolitana, Gobierno de la Ciudad de Buenos Aires, Servicio de Inteligencia de Estado Argentino, SIDA, Fuerzas Armadas Argentinas, especiales, expertos, with the Department of Victims, and serious for even if there would be so few. And KIRSCHNERS, officialism all, Peronistas whole, but so diminished quote of assholes, sort of the word. And the United Gonzalez with a diminished quote of manipulated or destroyed, trying to do something to incrementally say no. And the population that I am of and with, and holding victims, and that is best I can, I'm sorry. Also for the condition of the destruction permanently doing to me every day non-stopping. The nation I live with, Israel, Chile, because of I am, and I will always be who I am. And I'm proud of that. And I'm not going to throw in no back of no one. I belong to a high, and I was birthed, who I am. And I don't refuse my nation, and I don't refuse my root, and I won't. The clear of this, we have problems in our series, in our allies, and we still fight it. So suddenly, working at this, Mr. President, Redemi, Melech of Israel, Abbas, and people that I love wanted to share with me, and just despite this video where I me that I did do something for the reason of still denounces and still damages and still time out and still making destructions for more. And suddenly the reality of what requested something on the music edited by this audacity freeware on this is the Source Forge company, which has a very professional series, but the freeware works, and it's not bad. So suddenly, all through these situations, I was just using this until the limitations that today I had received about quarterly by UPS Corporation, a very emergency, but the head from Your Honor Daniel Smarbøk from Oslo, Norway's capital city. And also from Geneva Coalition, that they were working the whole day, even in New York, for the problems caused. Also by El Vaticano, or Il Vaticano, not El in Hebrew, but for Spanish. And suddenly, at the Reality 4, organizing and instigating people to rising against us and talking bad about me, saying that I may be the enemy of El Signore, ma perché io sono la santità del Vaticano, not me. And suddenly making connections to the people that were saying no. And suddenly promoting background of sickness and destruction and killing and manipulation and induction, and delivering more connections all over against the state and against people insane, fever, to the health, sickness, Sodom and Gomorrah, while into the Vaticano happens exactly the same like this we suffer every day. And are all conscious and covering and the leader demons making the diablo reventado chat with a burden of people that doesn't have to do a thing on this, but not Italy. We suffer this all through Sodom and Gomorrah and the beast, which may not be, and what happened. Suddenly, I have been working on this and I have been trying something and got to destroying my devices, my system, my software, changing and installing and putting and making obsessively things, documents, and they are going to make it happen. Make it happen. 85,904 that generates to Israel is making murders to the heel, and also others, and all around us, even Romania, Ukraine, Turkey, Turkmenistan, Persia, Islam, all around. Emirates, United Emirates Arab, Egypt, Greece, also India. They're trying to take control of murdering, and whatever going on to making a job. And suddenly I was working with this and I have made a couple of verses in Hebrew or Hebraic will be Antik and also Kenta I Atkik Mat Ishera. And suddenly I just published it. And after that, Your Honor, our own, and also Mr. President Redemi and Perez and Sharon, and also Melech of Israel, and also Melecha Elebron Ta'echad Zachai Atitni Idim Kadosh. Wanted I to do some else because of I have hiring, and because of I and patrimony of Elchai, and patrimony of Elebron, and add the completeness, and I am not inviting not Sodom and Gomorrah, unless Elchai, the almighty, glorious, preeminent excellence of, and uplift and sahih, God Almighty, Kadosh, Holy. And they presume and pretend to consider themselves invited, saying that they will be me, Sodom and Gomorrah religion. Consider if expertises and not forces Argentina, KIRSCHNERS, and the whole civil sickness like them of them. Especially if there is an evangelical diablos, which defends me as well. Bruja recuerda, all through this, and for the setting clear elements, I have been trying to receive some documental and media for it to just move away for about 15 years ago and for a lifetime. And for a lifetime, Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, CIDE, Prefectura Naval Argentina, Policía Federal Argentina, Policía Bonaerense, Policía Militar Aeronáutica, Armada Argentina, and Peronism, with Kirchnerism, with a pardon field, were murdering Jewish people that were trying to reach me out and to my mother for putting aware and conscience this house and take me out of here. But the last 15 years I was fighting myself and a little bit more to try to, and with always evangelistas legados a iorra nur occupato remor, with that again, making the impossibility I to just move out and have something at hand permanently, especially now. Making up any glass of a sixth generation believers fevered like demons, consider of worth and capacity and right for. And the reality of this kept on making the same. And I don't need to stay here, like I said. I don't rob to the state. I don't need what doesn't belong to them either. But the hand of them they do pay for damages and the humanity that we have had to with them lives forever and then blood. For what they've done to my side, for what they've done to everyone alive, for what they've done to my nation, and for what they've done to me. Salah they will. So in the middle of this reality happens the clearing for everything to be as this is, and it will be supposed to be provoking and instigating for they to do crime. Where will they leave? Running like an animal, with nothing in the hand, useless, naked on the streets, the prophecy of Diabla reventada de Sodoma y Gomorrah y su maldito prostíbulo, which gets to make the same of everyone. And in the middle of this clear fact and reality, to the making the plastic mod, they will rob everything to me and murder all of my people and saying that will be the glory and the victory of the Lord. So in the middle of this with Sodom and Gomorrah coming to rape and murder, oh, I know they could rape and murder those people, but we're going to save them because the Lord is going to have hearing us. All through this, I had to leave, and I am enough person in my own reality as birth for to affording my life in the wholest capacity that I saw published that they don't want to be shown. And they don't want to be clear, known, at the face-to-face. Because of their desires. Like any So in the middle of this reality, I was working and made another advertisement requested with an author's track, which were agreed and paid for, like I do, my part for respect, but he didn't want, because of his part of something which he wants to, and they. So in the middle of the soul, I just made what I do. For respect and for orders, making the right thing, and I do my job. So using certain material of this awesome author on ambient music, which is ambient music, great compositions, I just made the El Al Airlines Israel advertisement, which were requested by Mr. President of Israel, Elron Melech of Israel, and GOVS. And I am pleased, and I love what I can do. And we can do this for people or people to be murdered, and we are not demons. And we are not promoting this. But the reality is that started with the enterprises of advertisement of Cristina Fernández de Kirchner and KIRSCHNERS and Oficialismo Argentina, and Policía Federal Argentina, and Ejército Argentino, and Armed Forces, and residents Argentina ocupa degenerados criminales, delincuentes de Sodoma, to robbing what I got and destroying my software. And I just made them, like always done, my backup, filing the data over all I've done. And with that data over all I've done, I just made them my web format file from Audacity. And with other free video maker freeware, I just converted it in MP4 and MP3 with photo of mine, what I've just done. And I just published that, which takes sense to ripping off now while I just come online again. So, in the middle of the soul, I am doing this, and I'm going to publish this video. And through this, forgive me please a moment, happened the clear fact of I were working like always done, and rob my file and say, don't you see, this doesn't work to him. Like with every destruction they have done to my devices and everything I got for, don't you see, he doesn't have capacity to see, he doesn't know how, it doesn't work. And works perfectly, except whenever they robs and destroys and makes that, oh, le cambiamos todos los registros, le pegamos todo, le hicimos todo, somos las otras, no la ves. Forget that, I'm going to kill them all. So suddenly, in the middle of this reality, and the reality of this world, I'm found that I have only one file at the folder, and every other, because of where an accidental erased, and are destroying my avast and my software all, and put it down my firewall of Windows for them to be easier to them. Policía Federal Argentina leaves out on my activism affairs and about my life to destroying and making less humanity with the rest of perros regenerados, Fuerzas Armadas Argentinas and Kirchner, and degenerada repudrición, Tribunales Argentina, and Presidencia Argentina, and Evangelistas Unidos paid now 504,000 pesos monthly for they to do, especially to me and to my people around, and in the whole unasur, and organizing shit like that everywhere. And they are shit. So in the middle of this soul I were working, but it doesn't work. And we want you to work because of the felony for felony offenses. And I will be known making some sexual affairs over some further round. I never knew that diablos had fruit, and that also would call penis with the generation they are. So suddenly, and I'm sorry for that, Registak Mahali Gisok Bian Repak Ataki Bison Sharifi. Inagnitiva. I wouldn't be found here, and I wouldn't do this. So in the middle of this reality, Audacity, Source Forge Company, legal department, working with International Criminal Code Liaison Office at New York City, and briefing to Mr. President Barack Obama for less humanity in the United States of America against Jewish population and justice bodies, and all as civil and the whole of the ONGs, ORGs, working to try to holding this mess and helping assisting people from this. And this daughter making the destruction and United Evangelics with Sodom and Gomorrah all around, like natural places. I would like to come in and announce to me like if I would be the demon, like their conscience knows who I am, and not a demon. Then all through the situations happens to clear. And the clear is, this company with Microsoft company delivered to liaison office working at the very high hour of this past Sunday night, where I were ending this and trying to deliver, blocking out my software, and I couldn't no move and nothing at all to be in place but the possibility I supersede at the uploading and handling or even my browser completely stuck at the two of the mails of mine and whatever any other element forever cannot send a thing while they were time up making for the fortune and sing with these companies of degenerados criminales baratos, which are GOVS and Nuremberg, which are not Jewish, Argentina, publicidad, diseño gráfico, staging, backup, casting. And like to this, 28 more with Universidad de Buenos Aires, with UCES, Universidad de la Empresa, with Universidad del Salvador, with Universidad Católica Argentina, with Universidad Panamericana, UNASUR, Evangelics Ministry of Sports and Culture, and also press and advertisement by the same GOVS and UNASUR, saying that it were them and robbed them coming to Jewish houses to kidnapping them, saying that were robbed the government of Argentina, that I were not allowed to be or to do because of my being will belong to them, law of KIRSCHNERS, and anything I would do. And with this and like this, without any other, and saying that I were not allowed for nothing, but I wouldn't work, and this would be felony, and I will rob the glory to God. And who is the glory about God? The fathers and the vagina of Sodom and Gomorrah, evangelista degenerado, or your prostitution. Rata de los caños de Sodoma. So in the middle of the soul, keeps on making the same old and robbing to me, and I have need. And I am working, and I am here, not for being nothing of this abominable freaks, and they are not going to be me, and I am not going to become like them. The tree of Lucifer, which they are, is exactly over. And the more they try to murder, for I say over, the more death they're going to carry forever. Shut up. So in the middle of this clear, I just done this awesome thing that I enjoy so much, that I can share, that I can do. On the real me. I need only myself, and living, I will afford my life and doing awesome. I don't need miserias de degenerados y criminales de puerta. I need myself and the right of who I exist forever and to make a natural world. Having a plain ticket in hand, having my stuff and just living. And I don't need no perra de guarda to come to playing the I am the one to command because respect. I am my own and myself enough for making what I naturally do. Sanity, which this enfermedad de guarda understands the reason why they do what they do. Abominable mierda. Then I give this for the state. They are making less humanity for more and pretending this empresuchas de degenerados y criminales de la bragueta de Sodom-GAMARRH. What I've just done with the simplicity of the limitations that are producing still on me, with a gift that I should never have robbed as well. At the clear fact of exposing the truth about this, okay, less humanity. I am not Tom and Jerry, or let's say Tom and Jerry, and you better let the kids alone. And I'm not provoking you for, oh, that's what I said, I'm gonna do worse. Rotaries of perras de Sodom y Gomorra, Policía Federal Argentina, Fuerzas Armadas, enfermedad de mierda. Obsesa mierda sodomita. So in the middle of this reality, to set everything so clear and so true, We are not Tom and Jerry, and we don't exist, Tom and Jerry. And you are shit forever, and you are hell ever after. Sodom y Gomorra. Kirschners, peronistas, evangelistas unidos, y toda mierda unasur. Then, all through and unclear of this all, and to evidentially putting orders about these problems, I just put this on the clear. This is the fact, and this is the point that I just keep the way that I fight, not only for me. Telling that anything I do will be done, and asking to the government of Israel for about $904 million, empresitas de mierda de criminales de cuarta acá, terroristas criminales, suitarras criminales, Policía Federal Argentina, pretending of advertisement, saying, to this beachy, with this is professionalism, we have a corporation, what do you think this all is? This is precious, we have done with a whole of different structure. You think this is going to be done with an audacity? And that's the phone. And I'm telling you one thing. Gerrigat Matzechani, and let us talk about Machtachat. HTTPS www. Publicidades, composiciones, cantos y realidades, y la destrucción de hasta lo mínimo, diciéndolo pertenecer para tomar bendiciones en nombre de brujerías, diablos y reventados y prostitutas evangélicas baratas, y de toda su pudrición, Sodoma, Gomorra y Akbarosh. O-L-O-A-I-S-S-O-T at Kimat, Fatmar, I-Atmo, 444, come back, DMT, come back over. I-444-389, middle, EDX, EDI, EDM, BRM, CPO, CID, 484, PM, 414, Code Kim, Code Kada, Compete Off, middle, RDXSO4. This is not recalled, just like phonetic pin cut at Yastad. Right hand. F7, the whole last tools at Langscorer. Recall. This is already September the 28th, Monday. And this is 437. And I'm in my address and keeps to make this in the generation. The whole of them. And Padres Evangelistas, telling that they have threats to take my glass for they to be. Saying that I will rob them and God will take away from them and put it in me. Well, I already were my whole life. And they lived under heaven like any hell, but inferno batch of Sodom and Gomorrah with a pardon of you. I'm sorry this and that, Mr. President. I'm sorry, Russian. I need you all to be safe there. I'm sorry, Shani, Moshe, Hayden, Gofra, Eyal. I'm sorry, Matt, Salim, Barbara, Nate. I'm also sorry, Devon, Aya, Sarit, Ben, Jonathan, I'm sorry, Michael.